That is probably the thing that says when it goes live.
So basically, the opening of this show is he has no thunder, nobody likes him. I wonder who Martyn's talking about. Answers on a postcard, send it to my house, or tweet me at deadmaninc616. Who is Martyn talking about right there? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft for 2016. We are back to do Season 3 of this. For me, this is my 6th or 7th one. For Ciaran, this is his 5th, I believe. For Tom, it's his 2nd. For Martyn, it's his 3rd. And we've got a brand new guest, but we'll do that all in a second. Let me give you the rules of the movie draft before I announce who's in it. Rules of the movie draft are very simple. Everybody is given 100 virtual dollars, so you might want to get a pen and paper just so you know how much you've got after you've bought each film. Because I'm not going to be able to keep up with everybody whilst doing my own stuff at the same time.
Opening word.
So everybody has 100 virtual dollars to begin with. With that 100 virtual dollars, you can buy any film you want as we draft them, each film in turn. We'll draft each film, and whoever bids the highest amount at the end of the auction, that is their film. So, say for example, the first film we've got is Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. Say Karl bids 30 for it, and that is the end of the auction. Karl now owns that film for $30. Whatever gross he gets domestically, because you only play with domestic gross, because domestic gross is generally your biggest market. Whatever he gets domestically is the amount.
Domestic for the US, right?
Domestic is US. Yeah. Domestically, that is whatever you get domestically. That is your amount at the end of the draft. You count up all the money you've taken up from the movies you've got. That is your amount at the end of the draft, and we see at the end of the summer who is the winner.
I just think it's hilarious. We're all like domestic. It's like not one of us is American. Yeah.
And this is why I love doing it over here.
Here's a question for you.
Yep.
Last winter, there was a little film called Spectre that was out.
Mm-hmm.
That technically doesn't count as domestic gross. That counts as international because it's a British film.
No, it's domestic as in whatever it makes in America, not where the film is produced. It's whatever it makes in America.
But it's still not a domestic gross.
I think that's just how the site runs that we use for this. That's probably what
domestic gross.
That's just me being anal for the sake of being anal.
But basically, I mean, Karl, you might have remembered me talking about the movie draft like 5 or 6 years ago when it was like in its infancy.
Yeah.
And this is where it is now. We now do it on a yearly basis. Obviously,
I've heard people doing it before, and I think it's a cool idea. The only thing is, I think at some point, especially with how this year is and how it's going, I think eventually you're gonna just have to do it for the entire year because summer's movie season doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, now the thing is obviously we used to do it April to August, but obviously because there is one massive film coming out at the end of March. We've basically said, look, let's push it forward by 2 weeks. You've actually got 2 weeks extra, so you've got a couple of.
So when do we end? In September, right?
You end. The movie draft ends. I can give you the exact date. September 23rd is when the movie draft ends.
So I mean, even then, we're missing out some blockbusters at the end of the year. So it's just how it is. We've got to have a look. Yeah.
Well, the way you normally do it is because you do 2 drafts a year. You do the summer draft and then you do the winter draft.
Okay.
The winter draft normally goes from about sort of September, October to about sort of January, February time.
Okay.
So you sort of split it into 2, then that way you.
Yeah, because March usually has fuck all, but yeah.
Yeah. But it's because this year obviously got pushed forward. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you obviously to the contestants. Playing this game. Obviously, you've got me. I will be playing, obviously, as usual. I will also be the auctioneer as well, so I'll be playing 2 roles. We are joined by my right-hand man, Mr. Ciaran, who...
I'm still here.
This is your 5th time doing it?
How many years have we been doing it ourselves?
I've done it a year longer than you, so I think this is my 6th or 7th, so this must be your 5th or 6th.
Yeah, no, I meant we've done 3... This is our 3rd Monster Madness one, isn't it?
3rd Monster Madness one, and then we done a couple on our own when it was just you and
4
me.
Years. This is my 5th draft overall, but my 4th year doing the summer one.
Yep. We are joined by the 2014 Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft winner, Martyn Licchelli.
Yep, and 2nd place last year as well. I've actually got the highest average out of all of us, and I'm the only one who averages over $1 billion gross. So I plan to keep that this year, much as I'm sure James plans to come last which he seems to be pretty good at doing.
I have never gone out of the bottom two in the 6 years that I've played this.
Just know this for when we get
Ed.
Just know this for when we get started. Nostalgia sells, even when the movie looks bad.
Yeah, we are joined
A fact
by.
that we have had a fact that has been proven with Martyn a couple of years ago when he had both Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You absolute fucking douchebag.
We are joined by new guest, obviously, well not new guest, but we are joined by new contestant and sort of regular guest now on Monster Madness Radio, Mr. Karl Dutton.
Hello, yes, finally here, the mega powers.
Yeah, we. I was like, well, so
right,
what?
So who's got the 10-inch penis?
If people don't follow wrestling news, they're gonna go, wait, what?
Yeah, because now we've got to figure out.
Don't explain it. It's funnier.
So who's the Hulk Hogan and who's the Randy Savage in terms of the Mega Powers thing? So I don't want to be the dead one, but then again, I was on night, so I would be the dead one. But then again, you're
Do you want
a
to be dead or racist?
Do you want to be dead? Do you want to be dead, or do you want your career to be dead?
That is the name. That is the name of a brilliant game you could do of just quotes of dead or racist.
Yeah, but no.
Or both.
No, cool to be on this. Not been on one of these before, and then of course, obviously, since me and James are reconnected, I was like, yeah, it sounds like a plan. So, and obviously, I bring my
you are in for a world of hurt, my son.
Yeah,
you are in for a world of hurt, my son.
Cole and me are reconnected. Watch by the end of the draft, we're at each other's throats. And we are joined by the reigning and defending champion to the 2015 Summer Movie Draft winner, Thomas Williams.
I have no place at the top. I came out of nowhere, won the championship, and I'm now going to lose it. Then I'm going to lose it on my first defence. I suppose I'm Daniel Bryan. And I'll be retired.
Daniel Bryan didn't lose it on his first defence, so he beat Kane.
Yeah.
He will, however, be Chelsea in the football. Watch as you win the title and then come dead last.
He's the Intercontinental Champion because he never defended it.
He's Ricky Steamboat with the IC title.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
say hello to the honky tonk man.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get eyes down. So we've got a lot of movies to do, and the first movie is one of the big ones. It's Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, March 25th, 2016. Let's open up the bidding, and I'm going to go straight away for 15.
I'll see that. I'll raise 20.
Karl goes 20.
22.
30.
Oh, power bid. Karl with the power bid.
Those two logos together, even if it's terrible, it cannot not make $1 billion.
You think so?
Yeah,
well, worldwide anyway.
Yeah, if you think $1 billion in America, you are crazy.
Not $1 billion domestically, but yeah, no. $1 billion.
The only thing that I will say is going for this movie is the fact that it's coming out the Easter weekend.
Yeah.
No, well, let's go for this movie. Is that it's Batman and Superman? I mean, again, it could suck, but it will make at least.
It's also. I think also it's got this whole morbid curiosity thing behind it. It must have people who are going, yeah, it might be good, but it could be bad. We're going to go and see it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And if it's good, then the DC universe is rolling, and then people can stop.
There is one thing I forgot to mention before we do. Obviously, we've started it, so it's sitting on 30, so we'll just keep it at 30 to begin with. There's one thing I forgot to mention. What our names for the teams are this year, because we've got team names this year. Yeah. So we'll just go around and everybody mentions their team. So we'll go.
I can't even remember what my team name is.
Go on, Bob. Draft, you idiot. All right then. If Ciaran doesn't know what it is, Tom, what's your team name?
The Brotherhood.
Martyn, your team name?
The Fucky Stuppies.
The Brotherhood. I just realised that. Well done.
No, I think Martyn wins mainly because of the reference.
Mm-hmm.
Karl, your team name?
I'll just start the podcast. I'll be boring. But since he's being the brother, I should be the X-Men. But no, I'll be.
You're the Gotham Giants.
Oh yes, I am. I changed it.
Yeah, because we had the whole XFL joke, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I completely forgot that. Yeah, I'm the Gotham Giants, playing for the home team.
You're the Gotham
Didn't I
champion.
mention that? I said you could be the Gotham Rogues.
Ciaran, your team name.
I still can't get onto the fucking
You're-
page. Where is my team name?
You are Kyber Corp. Screw the rules. I have money.
Oh, so I am.
I love it. None of us know our actual team names.
And I am
If
the
I
winning,
said some month
Technically,
ago, we're sorry.
and I am the winning Dead Man's Hand, still continuing the tradition. I was Dead Man Incorporated Ltd last year, and well, my business didn't work out.
Dead
Right.
Man's Hand, the Dead
Man's
Man's I
Hold on.
say what you will about Aces and Eights, they had a kick-ass theme song.
Yep. Right, back to the movie draft. Karl was at 30. Do we have any advances on 30? 30 going once.
Go on then, 31.
32.
No, that's fine. It's only going to make 310 million domestic. I'm not bidding more than 10 per 10 million.
Yeah, again, it's going to make a lot of money. It'll
It
make
will.
it just because of those two logos.
It's a big investment though, straight on the first movie.
32 going once. 32 going twice. 32 third and final time. Sold. Ciaran? Karl has got
Well, you can give it to me if you want. I'm not paying for it, but you can give it if you want.
Karl has got a film, his first film in this year's movie draft, Batman Superman, for $32.
Yeah, let's not forget this is my first one, so this could be a huge mistake, just putting it all on one film. But, you know.
Oh, it's a mistake that I learned the hard way my first year.
Captain
How many-
America much? Captain America much?
To be fair, Winter Soldier is an amazing movie.
Yeah.
It was actually,
If I have money left, I'm betting on
and it wasn't
Civil War
actually
as well.
Captain, and it was Iron Man 3 I picked, if I remember.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
oh.
Iron Man 3 was...
No, it was it was Captain America. Great film, done really bad in the box office. In terms of,
Well,
it didn't do bad, it did good.
in terms of what they wanted.
It didn't do Iron Man numbers. This year, it's fucking an Avengers 2.7, so it fucking definitely Spider-Man.
it's not an Avengers movie!
Yeah, Avengers movie with Spider-Man, so it's definitely making.
Right, the next film
Yeah, hang
is...
on, I was just going to say, in terms of big spends last year, I think, Ciaran, didn't you got Avengers Age of Ultron for 39? Wasted almost all your money, and that was
It
more
didn't
than
do as well as it should have done, yeah.
more than double
and
your
then-
total gross.
Yeah, and then I ended up going and getting Terminator Genesis and Fantastic Four.
I can't
Yeah.
remember most of what I got, so...
That was a fun month.
Yeah.
I can beat you all. I had Rio 2.
Oh.
I think the best one I ever got for in terms of just profitability was Edge of Tomorrow.
No, I had Edge of Tomorrow.
No, I had Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh.
Nobody else wanted it.
No, I'm Spartacus.
The best one I ever had was last year. I had Pitch Perfect 2 for $1, and it made 183 million.
Right, the next film is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. Let's start the bidding. Who wants to bid?
I'll throw one in.
I'll go 3.
It looks shit. So, I'm not willing to go more than 3 on that.
3 going once. Have I pulled a Martyn here? 3 going twice.
4.
Oh. 4 going once. 4 going twice.
5.
Yeah.
5 going
What else
once.
do I need?
5 going twice.
Take it.
Third and final time. Sold. Ciaran. I nearly just put 5,241. Ciaran has just bought My Big Fat Greek Wedding for 5.
I mean, that could pay off, but I think the movie's come out so long ago. Who even remembers it, you know?
I think they go for like the American Pie thing, isn't it? Because
It's,
American Pie released a film a couple of years ago.
It's
That
a
was
punt.
right.
It's a punt worth making under 5.
Yeah.
I think it's
To be
like
fair,
that
it
was my
could be. It could end up being one of these movies that women will go to see because of the fact they don't want to go and see Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, that's true.
You go see your little Lycra men. I'll go watch older women. You know.
Yeah, what was the one that was against Star Wars that made a lot of money? It was.
Fuck.
It was like siblings, or yeah, it was like two. It was the one about the two sisters, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember what you mean.
And that made a lot of money because it was against Star Wars.
Next one is Amityville: The Awakening. Let's start the bid. I'm going to open it up at 3.
Four.
4 going once. 4 going twice. Third and final time. I think I can hear everyone's silence on this as the tumbleweed goes along.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sold to Tom for 4.
Yep.
The next film, Meet the Blacks, which I think was the one we actually looked up. It's actually a blaxploitation film or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. We were like, wow.
How could they get away with a blaxploitation film today?
It's like Meet
Because
the
it's directed by
Parents
black
with-
people.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what Meet the Blacks was. It's the Purge parody, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the Purge parody.
Oh, it's the same people who did like. Yeah, okay.
Mark Epps.
Fuck that.
I'll
Fuck that
give
and fuck them.
I'm giving it 1.
Oh, that's funny because that's probably the rating it'll get on IMDb, you know.
You should get 1. I'm put a point in front of it. It might get that.
I mean, you may as well buy it for 1 because it's probably going to make 10 million. You're not losing too much.
1 going once. 1 going.
Who's
twice.
directing it?
1 going third and final time.
2.
Anyone- I'm not buying it. I don't want to buy it for 3. I can't. I couldn't live with myself if I bought it for 3. 2 going once. 2 going twice. Third and final time. Martyn has just bought a film. He is literally the fuckest uppest.
I am now. Somehow that's going to make negative money and fuck me up.
Wouldn't it be
Do you lose money if it if it loses its budget?
No. You just make the money of whatever it makes.
You can't do any worse than me last year, where I went for a film that was a Kickstarter and that never came out.
The next one is the live action Jungle Book film, which
This is a weird idea.
I
No,
think it's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, the thing with it is that back when they were doing Maleficent and stuff, they were like, we're doing the live action version, but this time the bad guy's the good guy. I was like, what? Okay. But now they're just straight up just doing their cartoons as live action. And let's face it, fucking Christopher Walken as
As King Louis.
As King Louis. Oh my god. I want to be like you.
Let's open up the bidding. I'm going to start the bidding at 7. Me, as in I'm bidding 7.
8.
Oh,
Fuck.
Cole's in the lead with 10 then.
All right. Okay.
12.
Ciaran with 12. 12 going once. 13.
It is the only kids movie at that time, isn't it? It's going to get a
It's
lot.
gonna make a
14.
lot of money. Disney make money.
Because
They own all these.
Batman Superman would have made most of its money right then, so they're looking for the next big thing.
It's before Civil War.
14.
Yeah. Let's face it, Disney win this year. Let's be honest.
What do you mean Disney went this year? They win every year.
They've got
15.
this movie, they've got Star Wars, they've got Civil War. They're winning.
15.
They've also got Finding Dory this year as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah. Okay. 15.
And Star Wars Rogue One.
Yes.
15 going once.
16.
16 going once. 16 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Ciaran, you have just bought yourself the Jungle Book.
One of my favourite movies of all time, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope they do not fuck it up.
Next film is The Green Room. I'll start the bidding at 2.
The Green, is this a sequel to The Room?
Oh, God.
I don't think so.
Well, this time Tommy Wiseau is painted green.
You're tearing it apart, Lisa!
Didn't you say you've never watched The Room? Or was that Ciaran?
I've seen it. I think it's fucking stupid.
I've watched
I've seen it.
Yes.
I've watched the Nostalgia Critics review of it, but I've not seen the full film.
Right. We need to do a
I
thing.
did not hit her.
Let's
It's complete bullshit. I did not hit her.
let's
Oh,
get-
hi, Mark.
let's get this live on the air. Karl, are
Yeah.
you up for doing a live Let's Watch of you watching?
Yes. I mean, I'd say I've seen enough of it from reviews and things, but I've never actually watched the film from beginning to end.
It's
Like,
one
I
of these
know,
movies that's so
I know all the
bad
best
it's good,
bits.
isn't it?
Yeah, I know all the best bits.
You're dirty me. Right.
But anyway, what is the Green Room?
It's an American horror thriller written and directed by Jeremy Saulnier. The plot is a punk rock band witnesses a murder in a venue run by white supremacists and are forced to... This is the one that's got Patrick Stewart as the leader of the white supremacists.
Oh, right,
It
okay.
is.
Oh my god.
To all the black people.
So I'm starting. I don't know. I think I said 2, didn't I?
Carl,
So I'm going
Kill all the
for 2.
black people.
Make it so.
Make it so.
Make it so. Number 4. My name is Greg.
Your name is number 4 now.
I'm going for 2. 2
3.
going once. 3, 4. 4 going once. 4 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. I have just bought my first film.
James, we are both massive American Dad fans, are we not?
Yeah.
Why do I get the feeling that Patrick Stewart is now at the point in his career where he has a machine that turns water into cocaine?
Well, I think he's just going. Well, what worked for William Shatner when he got old?
Going crazy.
Yeah. So.
So basically,
No. James, you know what I'm thinking here? I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's got the machine that turns the water into cocaine,
oh yeah.
and he's just making decisions based on that now.
Well, apparently he's going to be in Wolverine 3.
So I like the fact, obviously,
That's fine.
my name is The Winning Dead Man's Hand, and I've just purchased a film called Green Room about white supremacists. The next film is Elvis and Nixon. This is actually based off of a real-life event where Elvis and Nixon met up with each other back in about 1970.
I love that idea. It's like Elvis and Nixon met each other once, and we're making a movie about it.
I'll start with 1.
And it's an American...
Isn't there there's apparently a movie coming out where
Hold on.
Marlon Brando, Michael Jackson, and Elizabeth Taylor are in a car during the 9/11 attacks or something like that. Apparently that's happening.
Let me just run you through some of the people in this film of Elvis and Nixon. Kevin Spacey is playing Richard Nixon.
Oh, cool. Okay, yeah, that'll just be House of Cards then.
Michael Shannon is Elvis Presley.
Oh my god.
Johnny Knoxville is in this film.
Evidently playing himself because it doesn't say anybody else. It doesn't
Let
say
me get this
anybody.
straight. We're having House of Cards and General Zod. And Frank Underwood and General Zod playing Elvis and Nixon.
Effectively. So
Oh my lord.
Tom starts at 1. I'm going to 2.
Wait, no, even better. Didn't Kevin Spacey play Lex Luthor? Oh my god.
Yes.
And Kevin Spacey was the big bad guy in the Call of Duty game as well.
Is Colin Hanks related to Tom Hanks?
No.
I just know the name from
No,
somewhere.
he is the eldest son of Tom Hanks.
Is he? I didn't even know that.
Nepotism.
Well, Tom Hanks isn't in here, so
He is. He's in
It's
that
kinda-
movie that looks like
All I
from
remember is just
1997.
like an old. I just remember an old commentary. I think it was Judgment Day 2002, and King just mentioned, "Is Rob Van Dam related to?" And JR just cuts him off and goes, "No, he is not related to Jean-Claude Van Damme."
Right, so Elvis Nixon, I said 2. Any advances on 2? 2 going
3.
once.
Save my money for the big movies, and then maybe one random.
3 going once. 3 going twice. Third and final time. 4.
I just realised that Colin Hanks was in Dexter.
4 going once.
I don't.
4 going twice. Third and final time.
5.
5 going once. 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Tom has just bought a film. Now, let's just have a quick break and let's go around and see how much we've all got left. So, I've got 96. Martyn, how much have you got left?
I've got 98, Karl's got 68, Tom's got 91, Ciaran's got 79. Enough bullshit, let's carry on.
Round 2.
Wow.
Let's go to the next big film of the year, The Huntsman, Winter's War, and I'm going to open the bid at 15.
I
Whoa,
remember
wait,
hearing about this on
Why start so high?
What Culture.
Because obviously this movie's going to make a lot of money with the teenage
Well, here's
girls
the
and
thing.
women crowd.
Here's the thing.
No, it
Here's
isn't.
the thing. It has Chris Hemsworth in it.
Yeah, it's got Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hem-
This movie made a lot of money the first time. The other one, it's look, it's
Yeah,
not that sort
and
of
do you want to
thing,
know?
but for the other
It has-
gender and especially
Well, it has Chris
women.
Hemsworth in it. It has Chris Hemsworth in it. It has Charlize Theron in it, and it doesn't have Kristen Stewart in it. That's the trifecta.
Exactly. So it's all the things that the people liked about the last movie. Yeah, it's the women, the teenage girl crowd will definitely go and see it. Yeah.
15
Oh,
going
but Chris
round
Hemsworth does need a movie this year. After all, he doesn't have Thor coming out this year,
No,
and he hasn't
he's,
been invited to Civil
He's
War.
in another movie which we'll get to.
Oh, Emily Blunt is in this as well.
15 going once.
Holy
15
cow!
going twice.
I'm not bidding.
15 third and final time. I've just bought The Huntsman for 15.
Yeah, you'll make a lot of money with that one.
James, you have a movie that has Rob Brydon in it.
I like Rob
Right.
Brydon.
You have
I've just seen something very
like-
funny.
Who else is in?
What's wrong with Rob Brydon? I like
There's
Rob
nothing
Brydon.
wrong with it. I'm just saying you have a movie that has Rob Brydon in it now.
Now, if you said that I had a
Enjoy.
movie, if you said I had a movie with Russell Brand, then I might have to shoot my own brains out.
Well, to be honest, that'd probably make money because
People are idiots. The next film is Keanu, which is an American.
please tell me it's about Keanu Reeves.
It really isn't, but he's in it.
No, this is the one that we can stop laughing about. When Rel's beloved pet kitten Keanu is taken from his home, he and his friend Clarence seek out those responsible to recover the cat and find themselves in over their heads dealing with violent gang members.
What?
Yep.
I mean, I'm having a shot. I'm going for one, but
And
Oh, come on, it's got Keanu Reeves as the voice of Keanu.
Keanu.
Cat.
yeah. I'm just intrigued by Keanu Reeves
See,
playing a cat.
all I can think of is fucking the old school
let me-
Thunderbirds.
right,
Keanu.
let me just show you the.
Yeah, I'm
movie
looking.
poster.
I'm looking at the poster now.
Let me just show you.
Oh, good lord.
This looks awesome. Oh god. It's gonna do nothing, but
The problem is, he doesn't look like Keanu Reeves. He looks like 50 Cent.
Yeah.
it's got
So
gang
obviously,
members, isn't it?
it's triple layered. It's Keanu Reeves as a cat, as 50 Cent.
Yeah, no.
And the tagline, "Kitten, please."
We were gutting ourselves laughing on this.
Apparently, you're no longer presenting.
Yes, because I'm no longer screen sharing.
Oh, okay.
Keanu going for once for Tom, going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Tom.
Why not? I'll have a film about Keanu Reeves. I'll have a film with Keanu Reeves playing a cat for $1. Why not?
The first video game movie of the year.
Wait, I was like, wait, what?
The first video.
This can't be the same movie. And then I just loaded it up. I'm like, oh my fucking god, it is.
The first video game movie of the year, Ratchet and Clank.
Now here's the thing I like about this movie though. They've kept it CGI. They've kept it 3D animated.
Well, it can't be a live-action Ratchet and Clank film, can it?
Well, you could.
It could.
How?
A dude
You
dressed
just
up
have
like.
this-
Look, they did CGI with Garfield. Look how well that turned out.
Oh god.
Yeah, but the script to Garfield was terrible as well. Like
And the Smurfs.
Again, the script was terrible with the Smurfs.
Why is Neil Patrick Harris in that movie? Why? Why?
I'll give Ratchet and Clank 2. I love
3.
I love the Ratchet and
4.
Clank films.
Isn't it a bit like coming out with a freaking what was that fox's name on PlayStation 1?
Crash
Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
isn't
you were
it like
thinking-
isn't it a bit like coming out with a movie for that?
Except Ratchet.
They should have done.
No, because
To be honest, if Naughty Dog came out with a Jack and Daxter movie, I'd be all in.
to be honest, when you think about it, Crash Bandicoot is kind of a racist game.
Little bit.
There's
5.
apparently going to be another Ratchet and Clank game this year as well.
I know. I'm so excited for it.
And yet I still haven't got my Uncharted game yet. That keeps getting pushed back for no goddamn reason. Sorry.
5 going once. 5 going twice.
6.
Oh, I love that. Martyn's.
James.
I love Martyn. Oh, Martyn's response of 6. He's almost like he's half tired. Like,
James.
Hi.
What question? How far are you in the Uncharted games?
Playing Uncharted 2. I'm about 3 missions in.
How did you find the end of the first one? And it's a fucking 8-year-old
What?
game now. Because Uncharted is basically a movie. Shut up.
It's got fuck all to do with the movie draft. It's already going to take us till 10 o'clock.
Shut up.
Yeah. Bear
That's how I answer the question, James.
Ciaran, bear in mind you said you wanted to be done by 9:45.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
So.
Shut up.
Stop going off the track.
I will keep going off the track if I
6.
want to.
I'll mute you. 6 going once. 6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martyn for 6. A little film. I don't know if anyone's heard of this. Captain America Civil War. I'm just going to open the bid myself at 20.
25.
25.
Fuck.
Karl first. Karl was first.
26.
No, Karl was first, as in you have
Okay.
it at 25.
Oh.
27.
There you go.
28.
30.
32.
33.
35.
37.
40.
Oh, power bid. Ciaran, what have you got?
42.
Apparently, Martyn is in a line where his call is important to us, and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
I would say 45.
Oh, I feel like I should have the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music playing in the back. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute.
It's like the old Ramblings of Madmen.
The music from Dragon's Den.
When we used to do that fucking questionnaire rounds.
Alright, here we go. There we go.
46.
47.
I cannot justify blowing half my budget on this movie. I cannot justify it. I don't know how. I don't care how much money it's going to make. I need more movies.
You can't rely on it, can you?
At the same time, I can't afford to have you get the two highest grossing superhero movies of the year. 49.
James, I can't
turn
hear
it off!
Turn the music off and turn your microphone back on.
Fucking scrub.
And he's supposed to be the expert around here. Still can't hear you.
Yeah, your microphone is right down.
Oh, he's fucked the show up for a crap joke. Well done,
Yeah.
James. That was worthwhile, wasn't it? Well done. No, he's still quiet.
It sounds like he swallowed his microphone.
I don't know what's happened. There we go.
There we go.
That was weird.
You're still
Still a
that's-
little muffled.
Yeah.
Don't know what's going on.
He's broken it.
I've broken my
The music's messed with your mixing.
I've broken the microphone. I've just turned myself up as high as
There
possible.
we go, you're back now.
Yeah, I've just turned myself up as high as possible now.
Okay.
Hi. So, 49, going once. 49.
50.
That's most of
Do
your
you
money.
even have 50?
Yeah, that's what
I
I
have
was
six-
thinking.
I have 68 left. So, yes.
I cannot. I don't know. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this to
You just
myself?
don't want me to have BVS on Summer War.
I can't afford you to. I can't afford for you to have both of them. I'm gonna have to let you.
50. Going twice. Third and final time.
51.
If I keep going up, I'll eventually get him to like 100.
Ciaran
Or I could get you up to 60, and then you just have nothing left for the rest of the draft.
I'd have 8 left.
Ciaran just took the knife and just stabbed it into Cole's chest.
No, it's a two-pronged sword. I just grabbed myself.
1, going once. 51, going twice.
I can't believe I've just
Third
done
and final time. Karl, have you got an answer to 51?
No, there's other movies, superheroes that are like going on that'll make a lot of money.
I think you
I
might.
just can't.
I think.
Ciaran has just bought it for 51.
I think
What
you
have I
might.
done?
I think you might have just been played.
Oh,
Pushed into spending more money than you can afford.
It was a case of if I got it, then I got the 2 of the biggest superhero movies of the
Oh,
year.
yeah.
If I didn't get it, then somebody else got it for a lot higher. So now I'm not the only one with not much left.
Martyn, can we have a total so far of what everyone's got left?
I know I have 30 left. I crunched the numbers beforehand.
I've got
No,
90.
You've got 28 left.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, it's 52.
Yeah, Kieran's got 28, Tom's got 90, Karl's got 68, I've got 92, James has 81.
So it was 56.
This is what.
Civil War that'll be worth
This
it.
is what I did last time though. Just sort of sat on my money.
The next film, ironically, is Money Monster.
I'll get 3.
Fuck off.
I'll go in 4.
5.
What is this even about?
Money Monster.
Money
It's got
Monster.
George Clooney and Julia Roberts in it, so it'll do alright.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it came out in 1995, maybe.
Financial TV personality Lee Gates, who offers up stock advice on his TV show Money Monster, is held hostage by a viewer who lost all his money following a bad tip during the show.
Oh, it's about the Wall Street. Yeah. Okay.
It's another Wall Street one, and the last Wall Street film went quite well.
5 going once. 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. I've just bought a George Clooney film for 5.
I'm going to make about 50 million.
To be fair, didn't I buy a blooming Tom Cruise movie for 5 one year?
Yeah, didn't you get Mission Impossible for 5?
No, I got blooming Edge Tomorrow for 5.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got Mission Impossible, Martin, for like 39. You just threw all your money away right at the end. Sort of.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was like 39 for Mission Impossible. The last one was
I
like,
was so happy that I got Edge Tomorrow for that much money because of the fact that actually it went quite well.
What's hilarious is we had Mission Impossible, and Martin just went 39, and then it was like he obviously had that because no one could beat him, and then it was Ninja Turtles.
There's a lot of horror films this year, isn't there?
It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Ciaran goes like 5 or 10, and then Martin goes 21. No one can beat me. I win.
I'm just having a look at the last time I had a Captain America movie.
2014.
And I overspent on that one as well.
Yeah, but look, this one has every Avenger and Spider-Man in it. It's going to do really well. Don't know if it's going to do half your budget well, but it's going to do well.
The highest grossing movie I had that year was Edge of Tomorrow.
Where did you get the previous
Edge
year's
of Tomorrow
stats?
did not outgross Civil.
No,
outgross
in terms of spend to reward.
Oh right, I was going to say Christ.
Guys,
Because for every pound I spent,
That's all I remember
like
hearing
20
about
million.
Edge of Tomorrow was that it should have been marketed better. It should have had a different name. So.
guys, come on.
No, Edge of Tomorrow should have worked well. It just needed better advertising.
Yeah. The trailers were bad and the name was bad. Live, Die, Repeat is a much better name.
Ciaran, shut up. We got a lot of movies to do.
How many movies have we got left?
At least another 25. Right, The Darkness, which is a plot about two families, the Taylors and the Carters, who returning from
What's this one called? Sorry, you faded out.
The Darkness.
The Darkness. Two families, Taylors and the Carters, who returning from a Grand Canyon location, bring back a supernatural force. It's got Kevin Bacon, Rada Mitchell, Lucy Fine, Matt Walsh, and a couple of other people in there.
James, we can kind of hear you, but you sound like you're in a box.
Ugly Marbles.
I'm a man in the box.
Okay. Anyway, this doesn't have Justin Harkness in it, so it's not The Good Darkness.
It's not the proper Darkness.
I'll play one though.
Voicing it would have.
Doesn't it sound like the most generic horror movie ever? The Darkness.
It's worth it for one though.
You know this film is going to have the obvious, like, a radio gets tipped over and all you hear is, I believe in a thing called love.
Oh yeah.
Look, we're being meta like Deadpool.
Touching you. Oh, it's touching me.
James, shut up!
Alright, I'll give it 2. 2 going once. 2 going twice. Third and final time. I bought it for 2. That brings my total down to 70. I'm very proud of like Martyn has the last couple of years where I'm just paying nothing.
That one joke has completely ruined things because you're still sounding terrible.
You still sound like you're gargling marbles, James.
I don't know. I can't really do much more than what I'm doing at the moment.
Try harder!
Just reset your mixer back to what it was before.
You're probably going to have to, yeah. Because it's going to be very hard when we can't hear the auctioneer properly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can hear what you're saying. You just sound like you're in the other room. Like you sound like you're next door.
Sounds like you swallowed your microphone, as I said.
That's what I don't understand. Right? It's coming through clear on my side, but it's not.
Might be on Hangouts. Hangouts might have to take control of your thing or the controller thing like Skype does.
It's probably a Hangouts issue. It's nothing to do with me because I'm not messing.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could probably turn your microphone up on Hangouts. In the same way that Skype takes over you.
Takes over everything else, yeah. That's video trouble, mute microphone. Oh, that's why.
What?
Yeah, I know what it is. There we go. Hopefully that should have
That's
done.
better.
Yeah.
Okay, because what it's done then is it's actually, for some reason, it's knocked out my microphone, this one here, and it's put it as a communication, which is like the default setting for some reason.
Your computer's mic.
Yeah, whatever that was. So that was nice. So yeah, at least I'm back now. The next film is Neighbours 2.
5.
Martyn for
Didn't the
5.
first one make a good bit of money as well?
Yeah.
Martyn for 5 going once. Martyn for 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Martyn has just bought that for 5.
Thank you. I had it for 7, the original, and it made 147 million. So
And generally sequels make a little bit more.
I'm happy enough with 5. For
Now, this has nothing to do with the Australian...
No,
This
it's
has nothing
not.
to do with the Australian soap, right? No?
It'll be advertised over here as Bad Neighbours 2.
Okay.
The idea of everybody, what? So Neighbours 2 would just be plane crash, heart attack, and then a duff at the end.
That's EastEnders.
That's
you're thinking of,
EastEnders.
you moron.
You nearly said Emmerdale, I win.
Yes, I did.
To be honest, I'm surprised they haven't done that.
As well.
The next film is the Angry Birds movie. Yes, I cannot believe I'm saying this.
I'll throw one in.
I'll throw 3 because Angry Birds has got kind of a bit of like Korean music thing. It's hit its peak where it's just about the point where they can make a movie, make some money out of it.
So it's reached that Pokemon stage where it's right at the peak of its popularity. Let's make as much money of it as I possibly can. 4.
5.
Yeah.
I'll say, do you have actually any money left, Ciaran?
Yes.
What am I going to spend my money on?
Yes, the other half of his budget is fine.
I have 2 movies.
5 going
that I
once.
want.
5 going twice. Third and final time.
6.
6 going once. 6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Tom has just bought the Angry Birds movie.
Angry
for
Birds
6.
Angry Birds for 6 is alright.
I think you'll do alright. There'll be loads of kids who want to watch it.
I'm intentionally thinking against going after the majority of the big ones, and
You're trying to go for base hits and get a surprise.
Is it possible? You know, my thought this year is it possible to do all right by just having everything that nobody else wants? Like,
and then you just make loads of money just because it'll all be little bits.
You're going for base hits and going for a surprise, basically.
Can I do it with little bits, or will you know?
Yeah. You're going for base hits, but you're looking for the one surprise. Right, the next film is Alice Through the Looking Glass. I am going to go straight away and say 10.
Wow.
Good make money. 12.
Tom said 12.
Is Tim Burton still directing it?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay, Karl said 12. Okay, 15 then.
Is Tim Burton still directing it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think so, yeah.
Fuck off, I'm out.
No, Tim Burton's not directing it, he's producing it. It's being directed by James Bobbin.
Who the fuck is James Bobbin?
Sounds like a character from Winnie the Pooh.
He directed a little film called The Muppets.
Still.
Oh.
Well,
No.
It might not be so. Whoa, look at me, I'm Johnny Depp being all weird.
Well,
Are you fucking serious? If Tim Burton is part of this movie, then it will have. Right, Johnny Depp, I'm acting weird.
let me just run out this name here. Alan Rickman, Stephen Fry, Michael Sheen,
That's a good boy.
Timothy Spall.
Is this his last film? This is his last film, isn't it?
It's one of his last films.
It could make money because of the Heath Ledger rule. Yeah.
So 15 going one.
To be fair, that doesn't always happen.
I know, but this plus the fact it's also a franchise, it goes for the same audience.
I can hardly classify.
I know, but it's the same.
franchise.
It's the same audience as what a Harry Potter would be.
15,
So people in love.
15, third and final time. Anybody want any more? Sold to me for 15.
After a big spend like that, we probably want to sum up what we've got again, money-wise.
Okay, James has 59 and has the movies The Green Room. What else have you got there? Huntsman Winter, Money Monster, Darkness, and Alice. I've got 87 with Meet the Blacks, Ratchet and Clank, and Neighbours 2. Karl has 68, having just the one sole movie, Batman vs Superman. Tom has 84 with the movies Amityville, Elvis Meets Nixon, Keanu, and the Angry Birds movie. And Ciaran has 28, having brought Greek Wedding, Jungle Book, and stupidly overspent on Civil War.
Fuck you. When I win this, you will be kissing my feet, peasant.
You said that last year and you were shit.
And you said that the year before.
And you were shit.
I came second the year before that. I trounced a lot of you for most of the year.
Look, if you manage to
came up at the very last fucking second with 2
If
movies.
you manage to get Suicide Squad for 2, you'll be good.
Yeah.
But here's the
Who
thing,
says
it's
anything,
not going to happen.
anything about Suicide Squad?
The next film is
There's another
X-Men.
film down there.
The
I
next
fancy.
film is X-Men Apocalypse. I'm going to start the bid at 1.
2.
10. 10. Straight away. I've got a bet on my home teams. Batman and X-Men are my home teams.
I get you were willing to bet on fucking Captain America, you utter douchebag! I'm a team player!
I love Marvel too, just not as much.
11.
Well, to be fair, you also have your
15.
Your radio drama for X-Men as well, don't you?
Yes, I do. 15.
16.
You don't get X-Men.
What was that?
16.
17.
18.
19.
20.
25.
Apparently Karl doesn't want to count with me anymore.
I'm going by the eBay rules.
Yeah, 16, 17, 18, 29! Yeah, so 25 for Karl. 25 going once.
How much did X-Men Days of Future Past make?
It was the
twice.
highest grossing of any of the X-Men movies other than Deadpool, and they're coming off the goodwill of Deadpool, and it's got Jennifer Lawrence and the
It's the last X-Men movie.
in the last X-Men movie, and it's the big X-Men bad guy that everybody's been waiting for.
25, third and final time.
It doesn't have Mr. Sinister.
Fuck Mr. Sinister. His name's Mr. Sinister.
Sold to Karl for 25.
You can give it to me if you want, James.
Keeps trying to give it to you.
It seems very fitting that you have X-Men.
It's
Like,
because Karl...
I've got X-Men and Batman, and what are my two audio dramas? X-Men and Batman.
Carl's the X-Men guy, so...
It's because Karl and Ciaran has the same syllable to begin with.
Karl, remind me, who's your favourite X-Men character?
Magneto, probably. Magneto or Wolverine, one of the two. So that's why I like the movies, because they're always about those two characters.
The next film is Teenage...
That's probably the reason why I hate the movies, because they're never about Cyclops.
The next film
Well,
is...
Apocalypse is actually in it, so properly. So
Guys,
they're actually doing it properly.
the next film, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which has got Sheamus in it.
I'll throw one.
Too many
And
lines.
Stephen Amell Arrow as fucking Casey Jones as well. I think this is going to make money, and I think it's got some goodwill because they're going for kind of I think the kids will see it because of the last movie, and I think the 80s people will see it because of because they're actually doing the cartoon now. They're doing what's his face.
And do you know what's funny? Do you know how they're billing him as? He's billed as Stephen Sheamus Farrelly.
Yeah, wow.
Well, given the rumours that he might.
Wait, his name isn't really Sheamus O'Shaw.
No, it's Stephen Farrelly. Stephen Farrell.
He's
God
Stephen
damn it.
Farrelly. That's
You
why I love,
lie to me, wrestling.
that's why I love watching. That's why I love people make like the WrestleMania posters, but they make it with their actual name. So, for example, we've got Paul versus Roman.
Paul versus Joe. Paul versus Joe.
Paul versus
Oh,
Leaky.
Yeah.
It's Joe. He's Joe.
Terrorizing versus Liaki.
Leaky, yeah, Liaki versus Terrorizing.
He's Joe NOI.
No, it's Liati Joseph Joe NOI. So,
Can I just call him another Samoan?
so we've got Shane versus
By
Mark.
the way, interesting fact this year, Triple H is going to tie Hulk Hogan's record for WrestleMania main events.
If Shane McMahon wins, he's got a 3-0 streak.
How are we getting on to WrestleMania chat?
That's not for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, like I say this is going to make money because of Krang, and they're going for the nostalgia of the 80s cartoon. Who's got the high bid?
Me with 1, I think.
I'm going to go with 10.
Oh, pfft.
Oh, thanks for that. I was trying to get it under 10.
By the way, I no longer have to be out of here by 9:45. So.
So, tangent all you want.
No. You know why Ciaran's saying that? It's because he's got no money left to make films, so he can just sit here and poke people.
Yeah.
Has he really spent all his money?
No, I've still got 27.
Well, you've effectively wasted your money.
10 for
Anyway,
Teenage
I'll
Mutant
go
Ninja
11.
Turtles.
11.
I'm just gonna let you guys buy all these movies because I still have one. Still have
11.
one.
11 going once. 11 going twice.
Well,
Was that 12, Martyn?
Yeah.
12 going once. 12 going twice.
15.
15 going once. 15 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Karl for 15.
I'm now down to 28.
I wasn't going to go much higher than that.
Next film is Now You See Me 2. I'll give this 3.
This has got Daniel Radcliffe in it as well, hasn't it?
Martyn for 4. I'll go 5.
How much did I got this one last time, didn't I? I got what Now You See Me the first time round, didn't I?
5 going once.
Answer the goddamn question!
5 going twice.
Screw you,
Third
James.
and final time.
Man,
Sold
that's
to me
hell.
for 5. The next
James,
film
your
is
mother sucks dicks in hell.
the next film is the one film that basically is riding on video game films working. If this film does not work and does not do well, video game films are basically dead in the water.
Well, this is blooming Assassin's Creed.
No, it's
This is
Warcraft.
Assassin's Creed.
It's Warcraft.
And I'll start it with
This is the great experiment to see whether video game movies, if you put a good budget into them, can actually be good.
Video game films will still be made because Uwe Boll still exists.
Yes, but in terms of actual video games being successful commercially, this is the one that has to do it.
Oh, yeah, but as long as Uwe Boll is still alive, he will
Right,
still
who bet 6?
I said 1.
You have 1. I'm gonna go with 5.
10.
James is betting on the grand experiment.
Do you know why I'm betting on the Grand Experiment? Because there's 5 million people that play World of Warcraft, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, they play World of Warcraft. They don't play Warcraft. They couldn't give a shit.
Yes, because
James, you actually have to rely on these 5 million people actually getting out of their basement.
Right, can we just point something out? The trailer story.
I will be right back.
Epic fancy adventure that looks something akin to like Lord of the Rings, so people will be excited. You spend 51 million on a film that's only going to make 220, so you can't really complain.
Who says I'm
with you,
complaining?
like-
I'm just making a point. And
You're
you keep
quite-
breaking up.
You're really
Terrible.
crackling, Martyn.
I know, it's because I'm angry. I gotta be laughing anyway.
I
As
always
the
knew
Emperor
you were
said, good. Let the hate flow through you.
12.
I knew you were a sin.
Damn right I'm a blooming Sith. Siths are cool. Siths live.
12 going once. 12 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to me. I've just bought Warcraft for 12, which puts me to 42.
I don't know enough about Warcraft to make a big military punt on it. Never played it.
Right, we'll just wait for Karl to come back, because obviously he's away for the time
If
being.
this was Assassin's Creed, I would have made the punt on it. But it's not.
Right, so whilst we're waiting for Karl to come back, shall we have a run through of what people have got left?
Okay, you've got 42. I've got 87. Karl's got 28. Tom's got 84. And Ciaran has 28.
27, do your maths. You can give me an extra pound if you want.
You've got 28. You brought Greek Wedding for 5, Jungle Book for 16, Civil War for 51. I'll leave you with 28.
How do I have an even number there? How do I still have an even number left? That's an odd.
He's,
No,
he
it
bought,
isn't. It's an even.
no, he bought My Big Fat Greek Wedding for 5.
5. Jungle Book for 16, which makes 21. Then 51 of Civil War makes 72.
I have spent 73.
He spent
72.
He spent
5 on Greek
52.
Wedding.
Wait,
5
I
on
spent
Greek
52.
Wedding.
Why have I still got 52 on
Cause you-
Captain America then?
You spent 51.
Fix that!
Because somebody told me you spent 52, and I thought it was 51, but someone said
What's a-
52.
Lie then!
No, you did spend 52, because I went up to 51, then you went up to 52.
Yeah,
No,
he
you
did
went up to
spend
50
52.
and I spent 51.
You spent 52.
Let me spend 51. You said 50, he said he couldn't justify it, then he went,
Okay.
Watching, let's go back in the bloody stream. and actually tell us.
Okay, you spent 51.
We have a live audience.
You've got $1. No, we haven't. You've got $1.
The dollar can make all the difference, James.
The next film
What has he just bought?
I've just bought Warcraft for 12.
Okay.
The next film is The Conjuring 2.
1.
1.
Karl was first, he gets it.
2.
Martyn with 2. 2 going once. 2 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Finding Dory. I'm going to bid 12.
I am more than happy to spend 15 on this.
How much have you got left?
28.
Thank you.
I'm going to bid 20 on this.
25. There's your power bid.
Yeah, you want a power bid? 29. Suck it.
You know what, James? I happily take it for 29 because guess what? I still have one more movie on that list that I want.
Yes,
Can't
but
make it 29 because you've got 28.
exactly. That's why I'm bidding 29. And do you know why I'm bidding 29? It's because Finding Dory, loads of people are super excited for this film.
Myself included, you son of a bitch.
29 going once. 29 going twice. Third and final time. Oh yes, I have just bought Finding Dory. The next
James, do me a favour.
Yes.
Go and jump out your window.
No. I'm when it comes to Finding Dory coming out, I'm just going to post one number to you on Facebook, and I'm going to text you over and over again. Do you know what the number is going to be? 29.
20. Is that the number of children I'm going to push in front of the bus to go and see this movie?
It's the number of zeros.
Sorry, I still win. I still win in that regard.
It's the number of zeros that are going to be added to my gross when that movie does well.
29 zeros?
The next film
That's
is...
going to make it the highest grossing movie of all time, you fucking moron.
Exactly.
It's not going to be.
The next film is Central Intelligence.
1.
Oh, Martyn said 3. 3 going once. 3 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martyn for 3.
The Rock and Kevin Hart's definitely going to do more than 30 million, so easy.
The next film is Independence Day Resurgence.
Talk about a blooming sequel coming 20 years after the fact.
I know, but
It's Independence Day.
This is the year of blooming movies that have come far too late.
Wait. It's Independence Day being released on June 24th.
Idiots.
To be fair, the original Independence Day didn't actually start on Independence Day.
Yeah, I know, but the thing with that movie is it was amazing for its time, but it's too late now.
No, let's just be honest. That film was awesome for one thing: Will Smith.
Yeah,
and do you know what? This is Jeff Goldblum, you motherfucker.
Jeff Goldblum was good, but they also did the whole blowing up the White House, all that stuff. Yeah, it hasn't got Will Smith.
Yeah,
and the spectacle aspect is completely gone. So yeah.
Jeff
But
Goldblum.
it has a Hemsworth.
Who gives a fuck?
Jeff Goldblum is amazing on one thing: when he plays himself.
Which I hope he does here, because life will.
So seeing as no one's bid for this so far, I'm going to bid 1.
I'll bid 2.
That was already there.
5.
That was like a drunk Jeff Goldblum there for a second. 5 going once.
Your impression looked more like that Batman me.
Ciaran! I like the fact that I'm kind of doing it that way so you can't actually see like the brand label for some reason.
Yeah.
You don't want to get sued.
I don't care. Guinness is nice. There you go. There's branding. Guinness. Now give me one. There you go. Now give me one.
James, I just want you to be like the slug that goes backwards.
5 going once. 5 going twice.
There's someone on that door.
Third and final time. Karl has just bought Independence Day for 5.
I'm up for that.
Hey, Americans, that's what we think of your holiday.
We don't care.
America! Fuck yeah!
Only spending 5 to watch Independence Day. America. Fuck yeah.
Well, to be fair, in Independence Day 2, it looks like they're about to nuke the entire fucking planet. So thanks, America.
The next film is The Legend of Tarzan.
I'll throw
Who's
one.
even in this? Who's even in this?
In
Margot
this,
Robbie, Christoph Waltz, and Samuel L. Jackson.
There's another movie with Margot
I've
Robbie.
had it with this
and
motherfucking
everybody-
Tarzan in this motherfucking forest.
To be fair,
Yeah, that's the thing you have. He goes back to London, doesn't he? That's the whole
here's the
plot.
thing. I would much rather watch Margot Robbie every single fucking day of the week.
Oh,
So would I, but I'd rather watch her as another character, which we'll bet on in just a little while.
You'd,
Oh,
you'd
Alex-
never,
Rather
you'd
watch-
never leave the house if you did that.
Alexander
Dude.
Skarsgård.
Dude, I would much rather have Margot Robbie in a pink dress sitting on my floor and putting a fucking stiletto to my head.
Where is this going?
You want to dress as Harley Quinn? I would much rather have her in my house.
What kind of fucked up BDSM do you
You want
want?
her, you want
I've
her.
been watching. I was
Right,
watching Wolf of Wall Street last night. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
You get the point.
I thought you were describing an oddly specific fetish. I was like,
For our friends from the NSA who are probably listening to this, yeah, you know where to find him.
For
You
our
know
Really
friends,
where to find him.
for our
Really
friends at the for our friends at the NSA, for who are watching this, Kieran's phone number is 07.
and also, let's be honest, we're out of their jurisdiction anyway, so just fucking...
Yeah.
Alright, to be fair,
We're
please
using
do not
Google
tell me
technology.
anybody. Here's the thing: there is no red-blooded male in the world who would not want to be in the same position that Leonardo DiCaprio was in that movie.
Except
When it comes to Margot Robbie.
I haven't seen the film, so
So who said who Legend of Tarzan? I think someone said 2, 3, 1. Who bid?
I said 1.
I think
I said 3.
Martyn's going for 3 then. 3 going once. 3 going twice. Third and final time. Sold. Martyn got it for 3. The Purge election year. I'm going to go for 1.
2.
So, okay, so The Purge, but with an election?
It's election year.
Okay.
Martyn for 3. I'm going to go 4.
5.
This movie's going to be oddly dated in like a year.
Yep.
Purge itself is a fucking stupid concept. Then again, Donald Trump's son looks like he goes out purging every blooming night anyway, so it doesn't matter.
5 going once.
There's a lot.
5
There's a-
going twice. Third and final time. Who bid 5? That was you, Ciaran, wasn't it?
Me.
Oh, it was you, Tom.
No, it wasn't.
With me.
Sold to Tom for 5.
I'll have the Purge for 5.
The next film is the BFG, the Big Fucking Giant.
I think this is going to make quite a bit of money. It's Spielberg.
And it's a Roald Dahl book. Roald
Dahl, Spielberg.
Well known.
Although, let's be honest, will it make a lot of money in America?
Absolutely.
I think your Roald Dahl is more popular over here.
Roald Dahl, yeah, I was going to say Roald Dahl is a big thing in Europe. It's not
How
big
much
in
did
America.
here's the thing: how much did Matilda make?
Yeah, but Matilda was different though, because Matilda wasn't directly from the book. Didn't they kind of adapt it
Yeah.
slightly to film?
Yeah, but also the Charlie and Chocolate Factory, both of them made a lot of money.
The original's so much better. Not that tripe that was
Yeah.
released in 2005.
Don't get me wrong, yeah. Speaking of Johnny Depp acting weird.
Fantastic, Mr. Fox did quite well as well.
See, that's what I'm saying. But did it do well
The-
over here, or did it do well in America?
I'm gonna have a look. See, I think it did quite well over in America.
The thing with this one though is none of the names pop out to me as.
But that's kind of the point.
Yeah, and you're there for the spectacle of it. And the trailer looked very good.
They made Fantastic Mr. Fox made 21 million. In
Look,
the
I haven't got the money to bet on something like this, but I recommend people do. I think this will make a lot of money.
I'll start it then at 1.
The whole point of this film isn't about the actors; it's about the name value of what the film represents. It's a Steven Spielberg film doing Roald Dahl.
And then there'll be some people going, "What? Why isn't there any guns in this?"
I didn't notice it was a Spielberg.
It's not only. By the way, it's not just.
Isn't it a Sam Mercer or something as well?
Movie. It's not just a Spielberg movie doing a Roald Dahl story. It is a Disney movie.
Well, no, it's also.
Oh, for crying out loud! Are they just trying to buy a mood at this point?
It's also.
They're buying everyone's childhood at this point.
It's also a Sam Mercer film as well.
Yeah, this is going to make a lot of money.
So
I'm not putting money down on it.
I'm gonna bid 2 then.
I'll go 3.
5.
Ciaran going once for 5. Ciaran going twice for 5. Third and final time. Sold to Ciaran for 5.
Could be a bargain there, but...
The next film is The Secret Life of Pets.
By the way, when you actually look at BFG, what it's going up against that weekend,
yeah,
I'm quite happy with that.
I think
The Purge and Tarzan.
It'll be good counter-programming to what's been going on. They're all around it. Yeah.
Secret Life of Pets, I'm going to bid 1.
I'll throw in 2, because it's right up my alley. I got the cat film earlier.
5.
5. Oh, Ciaran going for 5.
That's a big bid.
5, and that'll basically, I think that puts Ciaran pretty much all out now.
No.
5 going once. 5 going twice. 6 going once. 6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martyn for 6. Good side bid there.
I'm just going with Kevin Hart films.
Ghostbusters, the 2016 version, the all-female cast. I'm going to start at 3.
4.
This seems like the type of movie people would go and see just to see how bad it is.
Or not.
Cast of characters, or even after the original cast doing the exact same thing, people would be fucking jizzing over it. The fact is, it looks like Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed. It'll be good for kids.
Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed. I would go so far as to say it just looks like Bridesmaids with Ghostbusters mod.
So who was 4?
Me.
Tom's 4.
5.
Martyn for 5.
And also they're trying to have their cake and eat it. They want to be a sequel but also a reboot. It's
5 going once. 5 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martyn for 5. He's doing a bit of sweeping up here now.
DM just texted saying 0 on Ghostbusters. I think he's watching live.
Hang on.
I did send him the link.
Yeah.
James, what's this King Arthur movie that's coming out in 2016?
In fact, I've got it open, so if he posts comments, I'll be able to see it.
Yep. So the next film is Ice Age Collision Course. I'm going to open the bid at 5 because Ice Age films make a bit of money. Not a lot, but they do make a bit of money.
Yeah, but do they still make money? That's the question.
Yeah.
James, we need to take that King Arthur movie out of the list, by the way.
Why?
Because it's back to 2017.
Oh shit.
Okay. Give us a second then. We'll hold.
Yeah. It was originally meant to be out this year, but then they pushed it back till next March.
Shall I see if there's anything else in that can be thrown in?
Nah, it's too late now.
It's too late.
We've got 38. We've got more than enough anyway.
Yeah.
So let me go back. So we were at 5 for Ice Age Collision for me. So 5 going once.
I'll go to 6. Ice Age is a popular franchise.
6 going once.
Is it though? It was popular 10 years ago.
6
it
going
still
twice.
is.
Yeah.
Third and final time. Sold to Tom for 6.
Sweet, that'll do me.
The next film.
Tom's gonna end up with like 30 films, all for like.
Well,
3.
I've got like 60. I've got like 60 left and about.
You're spending low on all these other films. You're gonna win just because you're getting all these other films that are gonna make a little bit of money.
I'm losing track of where I am though.
You've got 70.
By the way, just so everybody knows, all the Ice Age movies have made more than the ones before it.
No, they haven't. The last one did significantly less than the one before.
No, it didn't. Overall, it made 95 million. The other one before that made 90.
Can you say that again, Martyn? Ciaran jumped in.
Yeah, and Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs did 196 million. Continental Drift, the most recent one, did 161.
Oh,
so
it's the
we've
foreign
gone down.
ghost that pushed it up.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
next
it's a budget.
film is Star Trek Beyond.
Oh,
So-
this one.
I'll throw 1 at it if it's starting.
Did
Where's
someone
it
say
gonna start?
7?
No, I said 4.
Oh.
I will go with 5. I'll put something on the home team. I don't think it's gonna make that much money, but
Who's in it?
Same cast as the last one.
It's the reboot cast, except it's without J.J. Abrams this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
And this time they
Right,
completely
right.
destroy the Enterprise, just like in the other Star Trek 3.
It's
Because that worked out last
Cumbersnatch
time when
if
they
it's on again.
completely.
Cumberbatch is not in it. But do you know who
Not
is in
Idris
it?
Elba though. Everybody's
James, aye. James, one of your favourite boys.
Who?
Who do you think?
Well, I have a few
Elba.
favourite boys. Oh, Elba's.
Elba.
Oh yeah.
Elba's in it.
Yeah, but
He's my pick.
he's but he's unrecognisable. Here's the thing: I want this movie to be good. I really do. I hope
Justin
it goes
Lin.
back to the. I just.
Justin Lin, who did the really good Fast and Furious movies.
I know, but these reboots I've not really been a fan of. I mean, I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed
the second one.
I enjoyed them as fun romps, but they're not like they're completely devoid of any.
How much have they made overall?
I think the second one didn't make as much money as the first, but I reckon the J.J.
I'm sure I
Abrams-
had the second one.
They definitely make money. Don't get me wrong. That's what I'm saying. I think they're dumb action movies. They're just not Star Trek. But
To be fair, they made less than the first one.
yeah, it did. I don't think this one is going to make that much money. Who's winning?
5
I'm-
going twice. You.
I'm winning. Okay, cool.
5.
I'm leaving this one.
6 going once.
I think it's going to do enough.
6 going twice. Third and final time. Sold to Martyn for 6.
Previous 2 did over 200 million. That's got to make at least 100. Makes it worthwhile.
Trouble is it's coming out. I mean, it could get the goodwill.
That time when the
It
last
could be-
one wasn't received well.
Yeah, but it could also ride some goodwill from Star Wars. People could be like, "Oh yeah, space movie, Star."
The next film is
I'll throw
Genius.
1. I'll
Is
throw 1.
Genius, which is a 2016 British-American biographical drama film about literary editor Max Perkins.
It does seem interesting, and it's got a nice cast.
I'm
So
going to throw 3 in there. 3 going once.
4.
4 going once. 4 going twice. Third and final time. Sold.
You need a
to
gavel for next year,
for
James.
4.
To be honest, I'm throwing down 4 and getting a film with Jude Law, Colin Firth, Nicole Kidman, and Guy Pearce. Isn't
Who
a
gives
bad-
a fuck? Yeah, but who gives a fuck about actors these days? That's the problem.
Yeah, it's not the actors really anymore. It's the name of the product you're selling.
It's the director and the IP that makes money these days.
Next film is Jason Bourne.
5.
That's gonna make money. Yeah.
How much have I got left? I need to do my math.
You got
I love that
69.
they just gave up with the whole. We're coming up with a clever name with Bourne, so they're just like, oh, Jason.
To be fair, this is still an untitled movie.
To be honest, Rocky 6 was it?
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky 7 was Rocky Balboa.
No, Rocky 6 was Rocky Balboa. Rocky 7 is pretty much Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who was 5? Ciaran was 5, weren't you?
Yeah.
5 for Ciaran going once. 5 going twice.
6.
6 going once.
7.
7 going once. 8 going twice. 8, sorry. 7 going twice.
I love it. DM's just texting me with bids during the
Yeah,
on the page.
I see them as well. I'm watching them as well.
Third and final time. Sold to who was 7? You were it was Ciaran, wasn't it?
That was me, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
It was Tom.
Oh, it's Karl.
It wasn't me.
It was me.
It was Tom.
I did not bet for 8. Fuck that noise.
7 for Tom for Jason Bourne. Suicide Squad. I'm going to go at 13.
23.
Bollocks.
20.
No, I've just said 23. It's too late.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's because we can't outbid him.
Yeah. He's in the same position as
Are
me.
you on 23 as well?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're in the exact same.
So it's between Tom and
I'm not all that.
Fuck, that's the one. That's the movie I was saving my fucking money for. God damn it.
and 23 going once, 23 going twice, third and final time.
24.
Fuck you, Tom.
I can't go penny for penny because you've got more money than me.
25 going once, 25 going twice, third and final time.
26.
You haven't got 26, so you can't.
I have.
Oh, it's not you. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, I've got money.
I know you sounded different. Sorry. 27.
27 going once, 27 going
Rich.
twice, third and final time.
28.
Oh, stop being such a fucking pussy. Just say it straight away. Stop letting me count down 30.
30 going once, 30 going twice.
Can I sell Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Oh, sod it. I can't.
30, third and final time. Sold to Martyn. Sausage Party. I bid.
Can we sum up what everybody's got left to?
No, Sausage Party. I bid 13. Anybody who want Sausage Party for more than 13? 13 going once.
14.
I don't know what it is.
Have you got 14, Ciaran?
It's
Yes.
not a Red Tube film,
So-
even though it sounds like one.
Animation.
I don't know what it is, so I'm going to look it up.
We spoke about it before the start of the show when I was telling you about how it's about food going home. There's a bit where they pick up a potato and they start peeling it and the potato goes, ah!
I'm not throwing that much money at it.
Toy
though.
Story with food.
14,
And blooming stoners writing it.
14 going once, 14 going twice, third and final time. Ciaran's bought a Sausage Party for 14.
Mainly because of the fact that I've seen what it's up against that weekend. I might actually do well.
I do need to start using my money now because I got 23 left and I was expecting to get Suicide Squad, but god damn it, now I'm going to spend on some shit instead.
Ciaran's going to have a total sausage party that weekend.
I've got like 60 quid to spend.
Have we got that many movies left?
3 movies left.
I'm gonna have money left over like I did last time, but you know.
The next film is Ben-Hur, the 2016 version. Do you remember the last Ben-Hur film, which was like 5 hours long?
Yeah, but I've got a bid, so I'll bid 1.
10.
2.
14. Sorry, not 14, 13. I'm only
14.
doing 14 going once, 14 going twice, third and final time. Tom just bought a film for 14. Pete's Dragon. 20.
10.
Who just put 10?
I can afford to.
11.
What?
I've got the money to.
Carl with the power bid of 20.
Yeah, and I've said 23.
I'm gonna end
You're
up.
just
I'm gonna end up
spending
just
money for the
losing.
sake of-
I know, because otherwise I'm gonna have money left over. So fuck it.
There's no point keeping the money left over. It doesn't do anything for us. 24.
Oh, 24 for Tom.
32.
32 from Martyn. 32 going once.
33.
Bastard.
33 going once. 33 going twice. Third and final time. sold to Tom
I
for
spent
33.
more money than I should, but whatever. You know.
Can we add some movies in for a bonus round?
Nope.
No.
You know, because
Oh, damn it. Because we've got loads of money left.
save.
And the final film of the 2016 Summer Movie Draft is Max Steel. I bid 13.
I'm not sure how
23.
much. I'm not sure how much I've got, but
You got 15, Tom.
23.
24. Fine.
No one can outbid Martyn. Martyn gets the last film of the draft.
I've actually spent more money than anyone now.
what is Max Steel anyway?
I guess it's based off the kids' cartoon.
It's based on the old kids' toys. It's basically an Action Man.
When I look down the list, I thought I definitely want Pete's Dragon because I've heard a lot about it. So
Oh, yeah,
Have you ever seen it?
That's the thing. I was saving my money for Suicide Squad, and I should have been buying Star Trek. I should have bought a bunch of other ones instead, and I've got fucking 23 left over.
I ended up being too frugal earlier on. Should have pushed.
I've got 4 power players, but that's it.
So,
I've got five movies, and I'm actually quite happy.
so
If you look at them.
ladies and gentlemen, that was the 2016 Summer Movie Draft. We are now going to go around the room and announce our official teams. These are the teams that we have drafted to our side. So we will start with the defending champion for 2016. Tom, what are your films?
I've drafted Amityville: The Awakening. I've also gone for Elvis and Nixon, Keanu. I'm actually cycling down the list.
If you go to the home page of the league and go down, it gives it to you in your box.
Right. Okay.
Or just look at my screen.
So I've got it. I've got Amityville: The Awakening, Elvis and Nixon, Keanu, The Angry Birds movie, The Purge election year, Ice Age collision course, Jason Bourne, Genius, Ben-Hur, and Pete's Dragon. And I've probably put my championship on the table in front of me. So
We'll go to the 2014 Summer Movie Draft winner. Martyn, what is
good
your
luck to the
team?
good luck to whoever the new champion is.
I've got Meet the Blacks, Ratchet and Clank, Neighbours 2, Conjuring 2, Central Intelligence, Legend of Tarzan, Secret Life of Pets, Ghostbusters, Star Trek Beyond, Suicide Squad, and Max Steel.
We'll go with Ciaran next. Ciaran, your team.
Yeah, your right-hand man gets... The right-hand man, James, has got My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2, The Jungle Book, Captain America Civil War, The BFG, and Sausage Party.
Karl, your first draft ever. What is your team?
Mine, as I recall, is BVS, X-Men Apocalypse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Into Darkness, and...
Out of the Shadows.
Out of the Shadows, whatever the fuck it's called. And what was the fourth one?
Independence Day.
Independence Day. There we go. The 4 power players, they're going to make money. I just don't know if they're going to make enough money.
I think, James, who's got the most movies this year?
Me, I've got 11, Tom's got 10.
I should have spent higher earlier on. I was saving my money.
And my one, because obviously my team, the team that I've bought Green Room, The Huntsman, Winter's War, Money Monster, The Darkness, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Warcraft, Now You See Me Too, and Finding Dory.
Quite a few films
will
went
push you in front of a blooming bus.
Quite a few films went cheap this year, didn't they? Because I think a lot of us were being frugal.
The fact that Captain America went for 51 and Batman Superman went for 32, that surprises me.
Well, looking at our totals,
Should have spent higher.
It should have been a swap.
Looking at our totals, only Ciaran and Martyn spent over 90.
James was pretty damn close this year. This is the most I've ever seen you spend, James.
James spent 87.
No, I'm normally the one that spends the most.
No, I've never seen you spend that much.
Yeah.
Karl underspent by a lot. He spent 77.
To be fair, I underspent by quite a good bit last year.
Last year,
I've got 23 left.
Last year, I spent all of my 100, and the year before, I spent 96.
It's always worth spending all of it if you can, but it never works out right because it's, you know.
It's worth spending all you've got as long as you spend it on good
I've
movies
got-
and don't blow
yeah.
up your budget on one film.
So it's going to be interesting because we've all got.
Yeah,
really-
but he spent off his budget, but he's got more movies than I have. I mean, I got 4 blockbusters, but will that be enough? That's
As I say, we've all got a big film really to
I haven't. I don't think, unless you count Angry Birds.
You have the Bourne. You have Bourne.
You've got Bourne. You've
Oh
got
yes, I suppose I've got Bourne and I've got
Ice Age.
Ice Age, I suppose. Yeah.
Those
But-
are your biggest films. For fuckest uppies, I mean, for you, Martyn, I mean, you got Suicide Squad is probably your biggest one out of the lot.
Oh yeah, that's going to make a lot of money, Joe.
For-
Ghostbusters potential as well in that one.
I would say Star Trek's got a good bit of potential in there as well.
For Karl, you've basically got hope that Batman and Superman probably is going to be the big one for you.
An X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men's only going to do about 150, I reckon.
For Ciaran,
Ninja Turtles, I think, is going to do a good bit
Yeah.
for you as well.
Batman, Superman, X-Men, and Turtles is a good.
That's what I'm saying. I've got 4 blockbusters, but they all need to be.
Like I said, I think I've got a good
players.
spread. I think I've got a good spread there. I've got the chick flick, I've got 2 family movies, the massive blockbuster, and I've got the adult one that everybody's going to go and see for laughs.
The way it works is, though, you basically need $1 billion to win, which means for every dollar you spend, you need to make, like, 10 million. So if you're buying a movie for 2, you only need to make 20 million. Buying a movie for 51, you've got to make 510 million off that to make it worthwhile.
It will.
So
With
with
Spider-Man in it, he'll make it.
basically what you're trying to say is Captain America is going to make more than Batman Superman.
It's going. I could see that happening.
I think it'll make more than Batman and Superman as well.
But will it make that much more?
BVS has
I think riding
but
off the
Civil
will
War
of the
has-
last Captain America movie, I think it will do quite well.
Yeah, it's got Iron Man in it, who's their heavy hitter, and it's got Spider-Man debuting in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It will make money.
And
It will make that much
BFG could turn out to be a steal as well.
It depends on how the American audience takes to it. Because BFG is because the problem is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is world renowned. It is huge. BFG's not as huge. It's a big thing. It's just not as huge as Charlie and the Chocolate
How
Factory.
long until they make the movie after the Twats or whatever they were called?
The
Twits.
The twats.
To be honest, like
Talk about
That's
this game.
the Twits is probably one of my favourite Roald Dahl books.
No, shut up. It's not the twits anymore. It's the twats. It's just the idea now of like Karl going into like a primary school one day. I've got a great book we're going to read today. It's the twats.
That's the Deadpool R-rated version.
The other thing we've got.
Mr. Twat had a lot of hair on his face.
And Mrs. Twat had a lot of hair downstairs.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just going to point out one more thing about Captain America. Not only is this the first time you're going to see Spider-Man in the MCU, it's the first time you're going to see Plummet Black Panther as well.
Yeah, it's gonna make so much money. Yeah,
Yeah, but you've got to bear in mind that you're getting excited for this. Is the first time you're going to see Spider-Man. But the people who are excited that this is the first time you're going to see Spider-Man are people who are already going to see the film anyway.
Because they know Spider-Man's already in it.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think the people who are in that cinema in a couple of weeks seeing BVS and they see Spider-Man swinging to Captain America and they didn't know that, I think people are going to lose their shit.
The thing is, though, I think it's a question as to whether Captain America would sell better than if, say, this was Avengers 3.
Well, like I said, after the last Captain America movie, which, yes, it didn't make that much money, that is widely regarded as the best Marvel movie, you still have the same directors. You've got Iron Man in there, you've got you've got pretty much every single Avenger in there now. You're Spider-Man, and you also have Black Panther making his debut.
The thing
You've
is,
got 3 of the highest grossing superhero movies all rolled into one. Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man.
the thing is also as well, which you've got to remember is, yes, it didn't make as much money, the Captain America film, but the problem is it was a bad year for films overall. Overall, everything that year just underperformed. It was just a bad year.
What, 2014?
2014 was just a bad year for films.
2014 was a bad year.
Man, it wasn't a horrible year. Films made a lot of money. They just didn't make what they were expected to make.
Yeah, I could definitely see that and Suicide Squad outgrossing BVS, unless BVS is awesome. Because the thing is, BVS has the name recognition of Batman and Superman. They are the two most iconic superheroes of all time, obviously. But I think some people are trepidatious after Man of Steel. I think it needs to be awesome.
I can't see many people. I can't see Suicide Squad doing much more than Guardians.
Well, that's true. No, I think Suicide Squad is this year's Guardians. I think it's the movie that runs away with it because it's.
No, it isn't. It won't do 300 million.
It will.
It will.
It will. With the Joker and Harley Quinn, it absolutely will.
It's not that. It's the promotion.
And the fact that it's coming out at it's the promotion, but it's also coming out at that point where it's kind of like just before the death of summer. It's the last big movie that comes out in the summer.
Yeah, let's face it, the money is in Batman and Joker, and they're split up between two movies, so I think they're both going to do about the same.
Again, I think it is the curiosity thing. We want to see Jared Leto's Joker.
The thing is also as well is the last couple of years, the 2 years that we've done it on this, we've been able to sort of say this kind of looks like it's going to be the winning one. This year it's a bit hard to figure out which.
Yeah, this year has got so many like Marvel, DC, and Fox. And
everyone's got one big hitter, but I can't actually pick someone and say who is going to be the one. I think the closest to who's going to win probably is Karl at the moment, but it is dependent on whether his blockbusters just gangbuster and go well.
If Independence Day tanks, I'm for it, basically.
In terms of an all-arounder, I don't know. Like Ciaran's is good, but.
I'm being told by the audience that Ciaran wins by default because Disney owns our souls.
Ciaran's one is good, but the problem is he spent half of his money on Captain America, so he's got to hope that it basically does gangbuster money, like $600-700 million in America, which it could do, but I don't know.
No.
I think he'll do that worldwide, but I don't know if he'll do it in America.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, it'll gross $1 billion in total, but I don't think it's going to get more than. I reckon you're looking at $450 for Captain America, which is going to outgross Batman vs Superman, but I don't think you're going to get $500 million off it. It's just going to be close.
Yeah, I think Martyn, Martyn's got an interesting lineup because he's got a lot of cheap movies that will do base 20-30 million, and then he's got films like Ghostbusters and Star Trek that can net him 150-200.
Yeah, that could do well or do badly depending on what the word of mouth is, basically.
But it'll only cost me $5, so it won't really matter. Yeah. It'll do 50 million in its opening weekend, so I'm fine.
The really important one, and it's the one that I wanted, and I'm glad I've got it, and the one that I think is going to be is a very important film, and like I said it at the time, is Warcraft. To me, Warcraft is probably one of the most important films coming out this year, not in terms of how much money it's going to make, but it's going to set the tone for whether video game films are financial viable.
Like I said earlier on, I think it will be Warcraft and Assassin's Creed that set the tone for can video games movies make money.
Warcraft sets the tone for can you put money into it. Assassin's Creed is can you put named people into it.
Because of the fact, who else is in that Assassin's Creed movie aside from Fassbender?
That's the thing though. They're pinning it on Fassbender.
But that's the thing, is Fassbender a big enough star in his own right?
I mean, Fassbender, people like him as Magneto, but did they like him in other movies? That's the question.
And bear in mind, if you've played the Assassin's Creed, bear in mind, if you've played the Assassin's Creed games before, Desmond Miles is a cunt.
The other thing is that apparently there will be stuff based in the future as well, but I kind of hope they put that to a minimum, if that makes sense.
Well, that's what everyone says with the games as well.
Well, here's the thing. It's set in. It's not Desmond Miles. The character isn't Desmond Miles. It's the Descendant. It's another guy. It's Callum Lynch.
Well, because they've always mentioned the Assassin's Creed universe.
To be fair, the actual names for these movies isn't actually that bad. You've got Marion Cotillard in there. That's actually not too bad. Jeremy Irons is in it. Brendan Gleeson, who I would probably say he was Mad-Eye Moody in Harry Potter, so you might get enough in there.
Right, well, I've got to pop off in a second because I'm going on to another call. So do you want to wrap things up?
Yep, we'll wrap things up. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the 2016 Summer Movie Draft from Monster Madness Radio. You can all follow us. We'll do a run around, obviously, of where people can follow if you want us to see our fighting and our war words when we speak to each other when films come out. So you can follow me at deadmanning616 on Twitter. Ciaran, where can they follow you?
You can find me on KieranOD1991 at gmail.com or that.
At gmail.com?
No,
Yes.
not at gmail.com. That doesn't exist. That Gmail doesn't exist, actually. So,
send your-
KieranOD1991
Send
on Twitter.
your hate mail to Ciaran at that email address there. Karl, where
You
can
know
people
what?
find
You can send me as much hate mail as you want. I'm not going to read it.
For me, it's all Scythe the Podcast. Scythe the Podcasts on Twitter, Scythe the Podcasts on Facebook, all the different pages, all that kind of stuff.
Martyn, where can people follow you if they want to?
They can't.
And Tom, where can people follow you?
He's the unsociable bastard.
You can find me at TomWilliams1990 on Facebook and Twitter, and I do still have a YouTube channel that I occasionally upload on, which is Tom Williams Productions. I don't post as often as I did last year, mostly because YouTube lost its luster for me.
Well, ever since it went to YouTube Gaming, that's a different story for a different day. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back on Friday evening to talk Formula 1 with Thomas Cale as we get ready for the Australian Grand Prix that happens this weekend. You'll get to hear our thoughts of the the post-show testing, the two test days at Barcelona, and also the wacky new qualifying format they have as Tom and me sit down and try to figure out what exactly is going on.
I thought the qualifying changes weren't happening yet.
Nope, it's happening now to Australia.
All right.
So you'll get our wacky thoughts on that and exactly what's going on.
What was I going to say? Who is going to win the title this year, James?
Hamilton.
Seeing as you... Wasn't Vettel doing well in practice?
Yes, but Mercedes done 6,000 kilometres of pre-season testing. And they done it apparently on one engine. That says all you need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this. Thank you for watching this. And we will be back probably in September to do a wrap-up show and announce the winner and possibly the brand new Monster Madness Radio Summer Movie Draft champion. Thanks for listening to us, guys, and we shall see you very soon.